Relax, put that smile on your face because it's going to be there the rest of the time. You're going to leave here with your face hurting because you're going to laugh and smile so much. And enjoy Lorelia DeRocher as Linda Ronstadt.
That'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day when you make me cry. Say you're gonna leave me, you know it's a lie. 'Cause that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day when you make me cry. Say you're gonna leave me, you know it's a lie. 'Cause that'll be the day.
Linda Ronstadt, the third of 4 children, left her family in Tucson, Arizona at the age of 18. She had tried to follow her parents' wishes by attending the University of Arizona, but after one semester, she decided to take a chance. She would join her friend Bob Kimmel in Los Angeles to fulfill her dream of being a professional singer. She landed in LA with just $30 in her pocket, plus the $2 bill her father had given her for good luck. Gilbert Ronstadt had torn the corner off the bill and handed it to Linda, along with this fatherly advice.
Honey, never let anybody take photos of you with your clothes off.
Touching. It was 1964. Linda did venture to California to join guitarist Bob Kimmel. With guitarist Kenny Edwards, the trio formed the Stone Ponies. The group would not go far or last for very long, but their one big hit in 1968 on their second of 3 albums would launch Linda's career. Curiously, the title of her first hit song, Different Drum, foreshadowed the way in which Linda would time and again stretch into different territory throughout her career.
Say it will work out.
That was so groovy, man. So it's trivia time. Who wrote that song? That's right, that's the question. Who wrote that song? Who gets these people? Mike Nesmith, that's right, of the Monkees. He was a fine songwriter. Well, ironically, Linda did travel to the beat of a different drum than that of her bandmates. She grew up singing full-voiced Mexican songs with her father and siblings. As a teenager, she belted out Elvis tunes from her bedroom. Her strong voice was suited for rock and roll. Bob Kimmel, on the other hand, he was a folk musician. Their identity crisis as a band and Linda's standout talent as a solo singer were pulling them in different directions. The Stone Ponies' third and final album with Capitol Records did not sell well. Linda needed to either make money for Capitol or pay them back out of her own pocket. I can feel it out there. You want to sing along. You heard these songs on the radio. Go ahead. There was a couple, like in the second row in the center last night, but they were almost singing louder than Linda. And we liked it. So, financial pressures and industry guidance were pulling her toward a solo act, but Linda was not yet comfortable as a front woman.
It took me 4 years to be able to sing a single on stage. At first, I was so shy I couldn't even open my mouth.
She knew what needed to be done, though, so she started singing solo in Los Angeles clubs. But she was plagued by the constant comings and goings of her band members. Because of this, her sound didn't gel, even on her next recordings. It wasn't for lack of talent in her band. At one point, she was backed up by guitarist Glenn Frey and drummer Don Henley, who would later go on to form Eagles, you know, you rock and roll. Linda would record and release this Eagles song in 1973 to great acclaim. But at this early juncture, following the disbandment of the Stone Ponies in the late 60s, Linda's career was faltering.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. Better let somebody love you before it's too late. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. No, the queen of hearts is always your best bet. And it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want things that you can't get. Desperado, you know you ain't getting younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. Freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? Sky won't snow, the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. And you're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come on down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Let somebody love you before it's too late.
Linda rallied. She traveled to Nashville and other U.S. hotbeds of country and soul-filled music. She was putting together a new sound, creating a new genre that she herself would define: Southern California rock. Her 1969 album, Hand Sewn Homegrown, delivered a hit song, Silver Threads and Golden Needles, and it hinted at the greatness that was still to come. Her Daisy Duke-like album cover for her 1970 release, Silk Purse, started a buzz about her sex appeal, which was good for her record sales, but was uncomfortable for Linda herself, who had struggled with her self-image since childhood.
I get pimples and I get fat too easily and my nose is too wide. You know, you can never look as good in real life as you do on your album covers. I mean, look at that. Wow. Makes can be testy sometimes, dealing with strangers and all their expectations. Your sense of identity gets reflected back to you in an amazingly distorted way.
As with many young women in the 1960s, it was easy for Linda to allow men to direct her career and then to fall in love with them. Her first manager was also her lover, an older man named Herbie Cohen. In 1972, she became intimate with John Boylan, her producer, and then the charismatic country rocker and stellar songwriter J.D. Souther, whom Linda has called the great love of her life. He took over as Linda's producer, swept her away from Boylan, and ultimately broke her heart with his wandering ways.
Love will abide, take things in stride. Sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side, and I never drew one response from you. All the while you fell all over girls you never knew, 'cause I've done everything I know to try and make you mine, and I think I am gonna love you for a long, long time. Caught in my fears, blinking back the tears. I can't say you hurt me when you never let me near, and I never drew one response from you. All the while you fell all over girls you never knew, and I've done everything I know to try and make you mine, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time. Wait for the day you'll go away, knowing that you warned me of the price I'd have to pay, and life's full of flaws. Who knows the cause? Living in the memory of a love that never was, and I've done everything I know to try and change your mind, and I think I'm gonna miss you for a long, long time. Yes, I've done everything I know to try and make you mine, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time. Thank you. You know, in hindsight, business and romance is always a bad idea. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want the whole time, always breaks my heart to happen every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, always breaks my heart to happen every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Well, Linda got wise. She did not get romantically involved with the next two influential men who would serve her career well. One was David Geffen, who signed her to his new company, Asylum Records. The other was Peter Asher, a producer and manager. Linda's self-confidence surged with Asher. Well, that's hard to say. Self-confidence surged with Asher. She started taking better care of herself. She took up running, which she found was as good for her mind as it was for her body. She started taking control of her own career.
The more my past managers and boyfriends would encourage me to be silly and act stupid, the more I would be dependent on them, and the more power they would have over me. But that was my fault. I can't put the blame on that. I can't put the blame for that on anybody but myself. There, I'm having trouble too.
I'll try to straighten up over here. Her album, Heart Like a Wheel, reflected equal partnership, self-confidence, and Linda's best voice to date. It was a crossover album. Not only did it offer us the song, When Will I Be Loved, but also this next tune. The album sold 1 million copies. It made Linda a household name and a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Now you're going to want to sing along on this one. Go ahead on.
Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better 'cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson and left a scar. Now I see how you really are. You look good, you look good, you look
The success of Heart Like a Wheel caused a resurgence of insecurity.
The most miserable time of my life was 1975, right after Heart Like a Wheel. All my dreams of success had come true, and I still felt like the biggest schlep. I still felt very untrustworthy. But now I know that I worked hard and earned my success, and it's up to me whether I enjoy it or not.
Amen. I Can't Help It, a song from Heart Like a Wheel, won Linda her first Grammy in the category of Best Female Country Performance. Also nominated that year in the same category was her role model and hero, Dolly Parton. Linda dated many well-known, creatively gifted men. It was rumored that she had romances with Albert Brooks, Steve Martin, and Bill Murray, among others. Perhaps her most famous romance was with Jerry Brown, who was at the time governor of California in 1976, the year they met. Imagine that. Jerry Brown, governor of California?
You're not going to ask me about my relationship with Jerry, are you? I mean, that's all anybody ever wants to know about.
Well, I won't get too personal, but can you at least tell us how you met?
All right. Well, Jerry and I met at a Democratic National fundraiser that I sang for, but we didn't start dating until our friends Lucy and Frank fixed us up. They owned Lucy's El Adobe in L.A., fabulous Mexican food. Anyway, I guess Jerry ate there as often as I did, and they thought we'd hit it off. And we did. And we started dating, and then the press started following us everywhere. We couldn't even go to Africa without them taking pictures of us on the airplane. Well, Jerry started talking about wanting to run for president, and I knew I would not be happy as a White House wife. So we ended up going our separate ways, but we had some terrific times, and we remained very good friends.
Hey there, Miss Linda. It's the late 1970s. You're now in your 30s. You're a really resounding success. How much is the question of marriage and children looming?
Well, the price I pay for my lifestyle is not being able to have domesticity. I think domestic bliss must be the highest form of bliss a person could experience, and I have profound respect for it. But I think a woman who can have a career and a family and do it all, though, she's the exception. But you may have guessed, marriage has never been a top priority for me.
Well, you certainly are making headlines. You've won 2 Grammys so far, and you were nominated for 5 more. You're like the Meryl Streep of Southern rock, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
In 1978, you made an estimated $12 million. People are calling you the Queen of Rock. Would you sing your first gold record single? Y'all remember singles, don't you? You could flip it over, and there was a record on the other side, too.
It's called a B-side.
That's a B-side.
Well, sure, I'd love to sing that song. This song was written and made famous by Roy Orbison, and the B-side was an old traditional folk song that I arranged called Old Paint. You remember Old Paint?
Good song.
Good song. Not many people remember it, but I bet you remember the A-side. I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou. Where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again. Gonna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou. Where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou.
a 90-second clip from the 1978 film F.M., in which Linda portrays herself. She's singing her hit Tumbling Dice, a tune written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, and of course made famous by the Rolling Stones. Watch closely, and you'll catch actor Martin Mull.
Yeah, Jeff.
Let's go, man.
I don't know. 10, 15 seconds, all right? Signal's perfect.
All right, let's get going.
All right, guys, come on. House lights down. This is it. Here, let's start down. Do it. Take it or leave it.
By the end of the 1970s, Linda was at the height of her game. Cashbox, Playboy, Rolling Stone, and Billboard had all bestowed on her some version of the title Best Female Singer. Would you mess with such success? Well, Linda was willing to take a risk. She wanted to stretch beyond her comfort zone, beyond how the industry defined her. She would come to do this many times throughout the rest of her career. She would literally sing to the beat of a different drum. The first time was prompted by legendary theater director and producer Joseph Papp. On a trip to New York in 1979, Linda met Joseph Papp, who had founded New York's acclaimed public theater. She had expressed interest in doing an act where theater, music, and intimacy were blended. Later that year, he called Linda and offered her the role of Mabel in the upcoming production of Gilbert and Sullivan's Pirates of Penzance. Now, Linda was a soprano by nature and had sung mostly in her lower range during her career. She had not taken any voice lessons to unleash the power in her high range. She'd never even been in a school play, but she knew she could do this. She joined a cast that included Tony winner Kevin Kline and pop singer Rex Smith. Well, she was thrown in the deep end without a life preserver. She had to learn how to move on stage while singing, not always wind up near the orchestra pit, not always tapping out rhythms on her skirt, counting the rest. She took voice lessons. She traded late-night rock and roll schedules for singing in the morning. And she forfeited a concert tour that would have made her about $1 million, and instead taking this job at scale, $400 a week. Reviews were good, and the show was a surprise hit. It played in Central Park during the summer of 1980, then moved to Broadway for 2 years, where Linda continued the role for as long as her busy schedule allowed. She went on to make the movie version of Penzance with Kevin and Rex still in the male leads, and Angela Lansbury added to the all-star cast. And now we present 2 songs from Pirates of Penzance. Mabel and Frederick are in love, but duty is calling him away.
Soul appalls, but Winston duty calls. I
Must I leave thee here in endless night to dream, where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow holds supreme, where nature day by day doth sing in altered tone this weary roundelay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la.
Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one. If such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, why take it, it is thine. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine.
Take heart, no danger ours. Take any heart but ours.
Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, dear days will shine, daily come.
Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City is proud to introduce the one, the only Linda Ronstadt with the Nelson Rhythm Orchestra.
What's the use of trying not to fall? I have no will. You made your kill because you took advantage of me. I'm just like an apple on a bough, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You cooked my goose because you took advantage of me. I'm so hot bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. I suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near. Here I am with all my bridges burned, just hanging on to where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. I suffer something awful each time you go, and much worse when you're near. Here I am with all my bridges burned, just waving on to where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me. Yeah, you took advantage of me. Oh, you took advantage of me.
Well, she was doing it again, reinventing her sound, going against industry norms, taking chances, and following that different drummer once again. It was in the early 80s. After her success in Pirates of Penzance, Linda had released another album, Get Closer, but her younger fans were confused. What kind of music did she represent? Of course, the older crowd understood her and stood with her, didn't we? Of course we did. But Linda's heart was calling her in a new direction. Listening to 1930s recordings of big band jazz vocalist Mildred Bailey, Linda told producer Jerry Wexler that she wanted to sing those songs with Mildred's finesse.
I'm not abandoning rock and roll or anything. It's just that there are more things I want to communicate, more facets to my personality I want to express than I can with the songs I've been singing.
Wexler helped Linda put together a small band. The experimental recordings were never released. For a full album project, Linda's first choice for arranger was her friend, Randy Newman. But Randy's star was rising, and he had too many commitments already. Her next choice was Nelson Riddle, whose arrangements she had admired since she was 17 years old, when she wore out her Frank Sinatra album, Only the Lonely. Ronstadt's and Riddle's first collaboration was an album called What's New. It was an overnight sensation.
There's a saying old says that love is blind. As the saying goes, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initials to my monogram. Tell There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead, oh how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over The buzzer took the monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back. The monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in jiving. What's the use in diving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." Buzzer told the monkey, "You're choking me. Release your hold and I'll set you free." The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye. He said, "Your story's touching, but it sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and do right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and do right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Well, Linda, you know what you've done. You've broken the code of rock and roll performers by reaching back into history and reviving the great American songbook. And it's becoming catchy. You know, Shaka Khan and Ricky Lee Jones are rushing out to get their albums of standards released, and others will follow, such as Carly Simon and
Rod Stewart. And in 2012, your old friend Glenn Fry from the Eagles.
That's right. Well, I found that people have responded to this album in a way I've never experienced before. The older generation feels validated and included again, I think. I think maybe their feelings were hurt in the 1960s when we rebelled. Yeah, well, I would be delighted to think that this album, in its own little way, built a bridge back.
What can you do, girl? You're through. Sit there and count your little fingers. Unlucky little girl. Sit there and count the raindrops falling on you. It's time you knew all you can count on is the raindrops that fall on little girl blue. No use, old girl, you may as well surrender. Your hope is getting slender. Why won't somebody send a tender little boy to cheer
passionate about this project, weren't you?
Yes.
Well, it shows.
The mythographer Joseph Campbell wrote, "Follow your bliss." He said that following your bliss is really the only way to live your life and stay out of trouble. Well, I can't think of any more blissful musical experience than singing those songs with Nelson's arrangements. Have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Oh, skylark, have you seen a valley green with spring, where my heart can go a journey over the shadows and the rain to a blossom-covered lane? And in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, faint as a will-o-wisp, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy serenading the moon. Oh, skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? Oh, skylark, won't you lead me there?
That's good stuff, huh? Well, Linda toured with Nelson and his 47-piece orchestra. Well, we have slightly fewer pieces, but we are mighty. Over here on saxes of all kinds, beautiful flute and guitar, and both male and female vocals, Peter Springs! On lead guitar, he's also a singer of both blue and pink harmonies. My old Nowhere Men bandmate, Brent Norton. Our lead percussionist, drummer, and joke writer, Steve Sutphin. On the stand-up bass and the electric bass, Steve Fade. And on keyboards and computers and singing things and stuff, Kathy Campbell. Well, folks, never before had a rock star appeared on stage to perform music made popular before the 50s. In 1984, Linda agreed to join a Joseph Pappert project again, this time a production of La Boheme for the New York Shakespeare Festival. The role of Mimi was even more vocally challenging than that of Mabel in Pirates of Penzance.
Well, I can sing a high C, and I look forward to it every night. It's, high is easy and low is easy for
To strengthen her voice, Linda increased the frequency of voice lessons. Since she did not read music, she tape-recorded rehearsals so she could parrot the phrasing of other singers. While she worked hard, La Boheme did not enjoy the same success that Pirates had. New York Times theater critic Frank Rich admired Linda's courage, but thought that she had pushed, quote, her lovely soprano into places where nature or training had not yet permitted it to go. We never liked him anyway. Rich felt the whole production did not deliver, so the fault wasn't all Linda's. The show closed after a short run. This did not stop Linda, however, from pursuing what called to her. Composer Philip Glass, who worked with her on 2 of his pieces, had this to say about Linda.
People don't appreciate how courageous she is. This is a woman who will really try her talents out. She's a very serious musician.
Linda returned to the studio for a second album with Nelson Riddle, Lush Life. This collection featured more fun, up-tempo songs than all the dreamy ballads of their first album together. Her relationship with Riddle carried Linda through their third and final collaboration. The album was called For Sentimental Reasons. Shortly after, the trilogy of albums would be packaged in as a box set and called Round Midnight. It was touch and go. Finishing the third album with Nelson, he died at age 64 from liver cancer. Linda, would you ever record more songs like this?
Well, this was certainly some of my favorite work, and I think some of the best work I've ever done. But I don't think I could do it again without Nelson. He was irreplaceable. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall when I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, then I'll give my heart to you.
How could Linda possibly reach back even further and more deeply into her heart? Well, by reaching back to her roots, to the Mexican songs her father had sung and taught his children. Gilbert Ronstadt was part Mexican and part German. He had been raised on Mexican music. His sister, Linda's aunt, Luisa Espinel, had been a popular performer of Mexican songs in the 1920s and 30s. It was time for Linda to record an album rich with family history. It was called Canciones de mi Padre, which means Songs of My Father. The live stage show that Linda created to showcase this art form was called Canciones de mi Padre, a romantic evening in old Mexico. The show was created largely from production notes left by Aunt Luisa from her days as a young dancer and singer. The show was rich with costumes, colorful sets, traditional formal Mexican dancing, and other Mexican theatrical flourishes. Backed by 13 members of the most prominent mariachi band in the world, Mariachi Vargas, Linda would begin the show by singing ballads, and then she would work her way into more powerful rancheras. Think of rancheras as Mexican cowboy songs, or perhaps we should say, cowgirl songs.
Que
album won her a Grammy in a new category, Best Performance by a Mexican American. Ironically, Linda had needed to work hard on her style of singing for this album. Though Mexico was in her blood, she had, as she put it, a lot of northernisms to replace. A few years later, Linda would release a second album of Mexican music called Más Canciones. Her new Mexican stage show would be priced more affordably for the masses of Mexican Americans. The lavish production value of her first Mexican show was scaled back to just 2 musicians, 2 dancers, no sound, no lights, and 1 horse. I don't know how many horses the first show had, but apparently more than 1. This allowed for a $10 ticket price. For years, Linda performed this show in border town dance halls. For years, at state fairs, rodeos, and the like. 3 generations of Mexican Americans would attend. Linda called the experience exhilarating. She was one of the first American artists to celebrate and popularize regional music. And there were more regions to explore. Taking a dip back into American pop rock, Linda's 1989 album, Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind, sold 2 million copies in a matter of just weeks. The album featured a duet with New Orleans R&B artist Aaron Neville. Their styles couldn't have been more different, but the 2 singers found a magical way to blend their gifts. This song won them a Grammy for Best Pop Performance by Duo or a Group. Look at this face, I know the years are showing. Look at this life, still don't know where it's going. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know.
Look at these eyes, they've never seen what mattered. Look at these dreams, so big and so better.
Well, I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions still left unanswered. So much I've never broken through.
And when I feel you near me, sometimes I see so clearly.
The only truth I've ever known is me and you. Look at this man, so blessed with inspiration. Look at this soul, still searching for salvation. Well, I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. though she was engaged 3 times to film director George Lucas, Linda has remained unmarried. She did adopt 2 children in the early 90s, Mary and Carlos, who are now in their 20s. A liberal activist, Linda has championed many causes, including the environment, gay rights, same-sex marriage, and rights for illegal aliens. She publicly praised Michael Moore for his film Fahrenheit 9/11 and publicly dissed George W. Bush. She received criticism for both and has since said,
If I had it to do over again, I'd be more gracious. You can be as outspoken as you need to be if you're very, very respectful. Show some grace.
Linda lives in the Bay Area and has just celebrated her 66th birthday on July 15th. If you are lucky, you might spot her here in Ashland from time to time as she visits her good friend and former recording collaborator, John Brenes, owner of Ashland Music Group. So it just goes to show you, you really should go and buy a CD every once in a while. You just never know what's going to happen. Her autobiography is due to be released in 2013. Anybody else eager for that? I can't wait. It will be titled Heart Like a Wheel. If there were one phrase that might sum up Linda Ronstadt's legacy and her lesson for us, it might be roll with your heart. Something very dear and near to her heart were 2 albums recorded with good friends Emmylou Harris and Dolly Parton. They were called Trio and Trio 2. These albums took years to produce and almost didn't come to fruition because all 3 of these artists had such busy solo careers, and stubborn lawyers. No matter how many different drums Linda follows, she always returns home to us to sing from her heart.
Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. Something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been and how long I felt so low.